Welcome to the Next 100. I'm your host, E. Lincoln. Let's start the show. The Next 100, like I told you last week, is all about systems. These systems is put in place in the right way within the next 25 years. If they become habits, part of your everyday life, our next 100 years in America, really our next 100 years on this planet won't be that hard, and our next generations thrive in politics and business and international business and trade. We're thriving all that if we put these systems in place within the next 25 years. Now, right now, we got Dumb Donald as president. Dumb Donald Trump. Luckiest old white guy in America. You know what I'm saying? His attorney general, Jeff Sessions, had to accuse himself over the Russian investigation because he himself got into some trouble because he himself met with the Russians during the Trump campaign. They put a special prosecutor named Rod Rosenstein. Now, when they was questioning Rod Rosenstein, he himself said he wasn't sure he said he wasn't sure he could do his job because he himself is a Trump supporter. So if you put a Trump supporter as a special prosecutor and to prosecute Trump people, a part of a Russian scam that's been going on since day one in the Trump administration, you ain't gonna really get nothing out of it. So for the past week, that's all they really been talking about. WikiLeaks came out the other day with the CIA, okay? And what WikiLeaks said was that the CIA can spy on people through any Wi-Fi device. Now, as a black person, you know, I already knew that. It's not hard to put two and two together. Now, if you white, you probably shocked. You probably shocked like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. But trust me, it's nothing new for me. Nothing new for me at all. Black folks ourselves, we got to stick together, especially in our neighborhoods. Even if the CIA is spying on people, they ain't spying on us unless we group together. Once we get into an organization, they spying all the while, because the only organization that they would let thrive in America is racist organizations. If you're a white guy and you got you a white supremacy organization, a militia going on, you good. If you're a black person, you got to be aware. It will be some spies in there. They coming in there. They're going to try to break you up. You know what I'm saying? The last thing they want is black people to be running their own things, because they survive like leashes off of us shopping with them, buying their products and not having any businesses of our own. Right now, perfect example is that right now would be in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit, they have a mayor's race in Detroit right now. And the mayor's race, to me, is not hard to understand, being from a black city, who you got to vote for. It's not hard at all. You know what I'm saying? You vote for your own skin color. You ain't going to no white neighborhood that's majority white in no white city and find a black mayor. You ain't gonna do that. It's less than 1% chance you can find that in any city in America. You might can find it, but the chances of that happening is so slim. It's a shame. It's something that you got to stand out. You ain't gonna find that in the Asian neighborhood, Arab neighborhood. You ain't gonna find that in the Jewish neighborhood. You ain't gonna find that in the Irish neighborhood. Only in black neighborhoods would you find an entire majority black city what the city council running is ruled by whites or other people of other nationalities, and the mayor be the same. And then Detroit, I don't understand how y'all can really even think about voting for Mike Duggan. You can't expect your city to do good if you keep voting for people that's unqualified, for unqualified blacks and white folks. Period. When I'm thinking about the race in Detroit, the last person I'm thinking about is Dugan. The last person. You got Detroit native Maya D. Jones. Maya D. Jones. She at Michigan State University senior. I think she about 22 years old. She worked as a Google student ambassador, and she interned on Capitol Hill. She said because of that internship, it got her thinking and wanting to be do things politically in her own neighborhood. I'm not gonna vote for her. I ain't gonna vote for her. She's still in school. You go on and finish school. That's what you do. Then you come on back. You know what I'm saying? Once she finished school, she come on back and run for the city council. All right? You do that, do the president of the city council, and we'll think about putting you in mayor in a couple of years. But for right now, it ain't your turn. You got State Senator Coleman Ayon II. Leave him where he's at. You know what I'm saying? He's a Michigan State representative. We don't got too many black people in the state representative. So we got to leave him where he at. You stay there, Coleman Young Jr. You stay there, okay? So I'm not voting for him because it's a stacking process. You see what I'm saying? It's a system. If we already got him in there, then he can help others get in there. You see what I'm saying? But you got to get your foot in the door before you can get other people to slide through the door. So he already in the door, so we got to leave him right there. The only other person I would say that's qualified will be Ken Snap. All right? Ken Snap is a 21-year-old political science major. He announced his campaign a couple of months ago. He was born on the east. He was born and raised east side of Detroit. Graduated from Cash Tech High School. He coaches basketball at Ronald Brown Academy. He volunteers at Jack Adams Ice Arena. He helped co-found the project Restore School Pride through Detroit Public School. He's traveled from France, Italy, and Greece, and did missionary work in the latter country. You gotta think of it this way, man. He's ready to be such a young guy. He's ready. He's well ridden. He's well read. He's well traveled. He knows what he's doing once he get in there. So we got to put him in there. Ken Snap. That's who you vote for. You vote for Ken Snap, the black guy, the young black guy. We can have him in there for 8 to 20 years. You see what I'm saying? And then he can train other people. He can train people to get on the city council and follow his lead and get into the district attorney. These are things our kids need to see. You see what I'm saying? Having a young black guy as the mayor and having your kids go wherever he's giving a speech to see him, that gets them thinking. That gets them thinking that they can do it too. And that's what it's all about. Getting our people to understand if we stick together, we can do it too. Punchinella in the shoe. You feel me? I used to like that game. You can do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. You can do it too, Punchinella in the shoe. Who makes stupid ass? That's just stupid. But anyway, we can do it, all right? It's not hard. We've done it before. That's why I tell everybody, study black history. We've done it before. We built pyramids. Whatever archaeologists dig out the ground, they dig it out the ground about us. There's no other race of people on this planet that has a deeper history that has been dug out the ground than black people. We are a great race. I don't understand why we keep acting like we're not. That's why I keep telling people, religion don't matter. That separates us. It's just gonna keep separating us. So I don't. If you want to be a Christian, be a Christian. You want to be a Muslim, be a Muslim. You want to be Buddhist, be Buddhist. Baptist, whatever, atheist, whatever. But as black people, we stick together. It ain't no reason, and ain't no reason that anybody inside Detroit that live inside Detroit should be thinking about voting for Mike Duggan. Nobody. Nobody. If you ask me, Mike Duggan should be in the same place Kwame Kirkpatrick at. Same place. This is not a black or white issue. This is strictly a black issue. White people wouldn't understand. We gotta have some hits, man. We're gonna have some hits. We're gonna have some misses. But just because we have a bad experience with a couple of our leaders, don't mean we throw our own skin color to the toilet. We don't throw ourselves out. Never do we throw ourselves out. We are the best. We are the best this planet has to offer. And everybody else know this. That's why they keep making sure we don't rise up, because they scared of us. When you walk past a white woman and she clenches her purse, she ain't clenching her purse because she think you're going to take something. She clenching her purse because she clenching her purse because she think you're going to take back what she stole. You see what I'm saying? She got your property in her purse. And she know she got your property. And she think you going to take it back from her. Because it's yours. They took it from you. And not only did they take your history, they took your language, they took your land, but they took your self-confidence within yourself to work with yourself to get to a higher point in life. We must stick together. Together, we stand tall. But divided, we will always fall. It don't matter what religion you are. The only thing matter is you the same skin color as me, or a shade or two off. That's all. We're going to get more into this police issue too. But for right now, let's take a look at Black History 101.